sorry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the CaliKidOfficial Podcast. I'm your host, CaliKidOfficial. So let's get right into it. So during the middle of the week on Wednesday, we got some unfortunate news. Up-and-coming rapper Pop Smoke, unfortunately, was murdered in his Hollywood Hills home. News of it came around 4:30 a.m. in the morning. A couple of masked men broke into, his home and robbed and killed him. None of the other people that was there with him got hit. He was the only one that got hit. They rushed him to Cedars-Sinai Hospital where he was pronounced dead. And it's a very unfortunate situation because, he was just starting out. And, to have something like this happen is crazy. He was only 20 years old, which is, 6 years younger than me. And he looked at like somebody that was every bit of 30 years old. And it's, it's so foul for something like that to happen. They didn't have to do that to him. They could have took what they was going to try to take and just let him live. So, when stuff like that happen, it's very unfortunate. And there's information coming out how he had a party, I believe, the night before, and he was having a whole bunch of different people at his house. So, the people could have got his address that way because they were saying that he was asking for strippers and stuff, to come to the house, and the address was being passed around. And then we saw the video of him, showing off the clothes he got from the fashion designer Micah Mary. He was showing off the clothes that he was given from him, and on the bag it showed his address, so they could have got it that way. But it's also looking like it could have been a planned hit. I don't know what type of situations he might have had in the street that could have played a role, but it's very unfortunate. And my condolences goes out to his family. I know his people is heartbroken by this because it's like he was recently temporarily in jail, and his mother had to put her house up as like collateral to bail him out. And it's like they just got him back, and then for something like this to happen is crazy. And then like his music was taken off too. He just dropped his project Woo 2, and that was doing some numbers. I think it was like number 7 on the Billboard. So it's like, man, it's like in a span of a year, we lost Nipsey, we lost Kobe, and then we lose this, we lose this brother as well. So it's very unfortunate, when stuff like that happen. But when you a celebrity like that, you gotta be on guard. You can't be flossing and letting people know where you at. You gotta have security around you all the time. I understand you want to have fun and stuff like that, but you can't be having parties and stuff where you lay your head because you got people secretly plotting on you and you don't even know where it's coming from. So it's like, man, the situation is so foul. I was online when I saw it, and it like hit me. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? It was like, damn. It's like, damn. He was bringing something new to the game. He was ushering in the Brooklyn drill scene. He had a very distinct voice, which was cool. His music was hitting. It was very unfortunate. So, once again, I want to offer my condolences to his family, and everybody affected by this. And the only thing we can do is, continue to stream his music, watch his YouTube videos, buy his music. It's like, man, I don't know. But moving on from that, we also get Mase in the news. If you guys aren't familiar, he had issues with Diddy because at an award ceremony, Diddy was talking about doing right by people, and Mase spoke out to him because apparently back in the day, Diddy signed Mase and all of his publishing for like 20,000, and in this day and time, Mase wants his publishing and stuff back, so he offered to buy it back from Diddy for a sum of about $2 million, but Diddy declined the offer because another source was offering more, and so Mase feels like, you know, Diddy is being shisty. But then we get an interview with 50 Cent on Cigar Talk, and he talks about Mase doing the same thing to Fabio Foreign, which is a new artist out of New York. He basically doing the same thing to him. So it's like, how can you complain about your publishing when you're doing the exact same thing to the kid? I think he said like he signed him for like 5,000 or something. So he basically owns the kid's publishing. So 50 was like, you can't cry over spilled milk and look back on the situation and say, oh, I shouldn't have did that, because at the time that was the best thing for you, you know, putting some money in your pocket. So, you know, that whole thing, it was kind of crazy. And so we also get the return of Lavar Ball. He's successfully relaunched the Big Baller brand, and they got a whole new website and stuff. So I want to show you guys that. So it's the website is called BigBallerBrandInc.com, and as you can see, they got stuff for women, they got stuff for men, and they got stuff for kids as well. So show y'all, I'm gonna go through here and show y'all some of the stuff. You know, the t-shirts is like 50. Built for this. Hoodie 60, 70. So it might seem a little pricey, but support anyway. It's a black owned business. You know, some of the stuff they debuted on their show, Ball in the Family, which you can watch on Facebook. I'll be watching that show. It's pretty cool. You see the Jello hoodie. They basically playing off both his name Jello as well as Jello, you know, the little snack thing. So that's pretty interesting. Family don't break up. That's basically speaking to the situation where Alan Foster swindled money from the family, and it basically caused a divide between everybody. But the way Lavar Ball is looking at it is the same way I'm looking at it. You got a family-owned company that, with the three of those boys, can potentially one day turn into a multi-$100 million to billion-dollar company based on y'all star power. And it's like, yeah, you're gonna have these other companies throwing money at you, but at the end of the day, you can't pass Nike, Adidas, Jordan down to your kids, and that's what he's trying to get them to understand. And you know, after your basketball career is over, what are you gonna do? This is something that you can continue doing even after your basketball career over, and then once you get old and pass, you can pass this down on to your kids and their kids' kids. So it's a continuous thing. So, you know, I'm with LeBron on this. Y'all should be sticking together. You know, of course, you're gonna have outside sources trying to throw money at you because they see the potential that they can make from you guys. You know, Jello, he's doing the G League thing, so that's how he gonna find his way into the league. Lonzo is already in the league with the Pelicans, and Melo, he's gonna be a top 5, if not number 1 overall pick. So you know, y'all gonna have all of that. So I think that, you know, y'all should stick together. Let's check out the women's stuff. So we got some tanks, you know, like if you want to go jogging and stuff like that, you know, basketball, stuff like that. And the shoes are a lot lower now. I think they like 170 or something like that, so that's pretty cool. The The G3s, they look hard. When I'm able to, I'm gonna get those blue ones. I'll be a big baller when I grow up. That's pretty cute. That's something you could get for your kids. Yeah, let me go to the shoes. See, you got the G3s on there. The ZO2. You don't see Lonzo and Melo on the website because they having, disagreements or whatever. But, y'all should stick together and invest in this with your father, because y'all got to see the big picture of what he's trying to get y'all to understand. I see it. But yeah, to see these blue ones, these is hard. That look like suede right there. These is hard. I will definitely rock these. Yep, they $179 because originally they shoes was like $400 and $500, but they didn't drop the price on them. So yeah, I would definitely rock those. So when y'all get a chance, make sure y'all head on over to their website. Once again, it's called BigBarlerBrandInc.com. So make sure you guys check that out and support that family, because they doing the damn thing with this. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And then also in the news, we get word of Boneless Thugz N Harmony temporarily changing their name because apparently they partnered with the brand Buffalo Wild Wings. So instead of Boneless Thugz N Harmony, they're going to be called Boneless Thugz N Harmony. So, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's a nice, play on words. There was a little pushback from, some people, specifically Lazy Bone. He had some disagreements with that, as well as their manager, Steve LaBelle. But it's basically a temporary move. They had like a little video like promoting it. So let me pull that up real quick. I think this is it right here.
For 25 years, Boneless Thugz N Harmony have continually reinvented rap. But today, a name change threatens
yeah,
to tear
name
the group
change.
apart.
It's not an argument. We boneless now. Check this out.
Boneless.
No doubt about that.
A new love for Boneless Wings.
Flesh and boneless. They stupid.
Boneless thugs now.
Crazy boneless. Wish boneless.
What it is. Boneless wings. What?
Boneless
Not
wings.
everyone was
It's
on
smart
board.
though. It's smart though. I ain't yeah. He wasn't with it. Crazy. Lazy Bone. I mean Lazy Bone. Yeah, Steve LaBelle.
It's 3-1.
I said I'm not changing.
You're changing the name.
But he was pretty much outvoted, so that's how it went.
Lazy Bone has his opinion. We all have ours.
I ain't doing shit.
I ain't doing shit.
Lazy.
The group extended a sauce-covered olive branch towards Lazy.
I mean, they actually pretty good, but they don't have no bones.
They boneless, baby.
They boneless, baby. They stupid.
Despite Lazy's misgivings, the name
They got the
changed
merch.
Dipped. Boneless wing. Dipped. In gold. Boneless still around.
They stupid. It's funny though.
Up with the bones. It's Jones. It's boneless.
He's looking like, fuck this.
Things are harder when we come from what we about or what we talk about. It's gonna still be bone. Just listen. We boneless on that. We boneless on that. We boneless on that. We boneless on that.
We boneless on it.
Will the name change stick?
Look how he look at him like, what the fuck?
Be the end of the Bone Thugs?
Hell no, I ain't with this.
I ain't changing shit.
Boneless Thugz N Harmony. I mean, that's smart. That's smart marketing right there. That's all I can say about that. That shit was funny though. You see, they got some more marketing stuff too. Boneless. Let me see. You can see this like they website selling it. Damn, they ain't sold out. So people rocking with it. They sold out. Damn, they ain't sold out all they merch. So people was definitely rocking with it. So it's looking like a home run for both the Bone Thugs or Boneless Thugs and Buffalo Wild Wings. So, you know, shout out to them. But that was pretty funny. And then also in the news, apparently, you know, famous Instagram Thot Celina Powell caught another victim in her web. This time we get R&B singer Tank. Apparently, he's been messaging her in the DMs on Snapchat, which I don't understand. It's like people should know her MO by now, but it's just like they don't care. It's like they have some type of infatuation with her, so, and he's married too, so it's like, why would you even do that? It's goofy. So then there's some images of them communicating. She says, she adding his wife, talking about how's my pussy taste. Who came to make sweet love? Not me. Who came to kiss and hug? Not me. Who came to beat it up? Rocky. So that's her nickname for him, Rocky. That's crazy. See, this they DM exchanges. It says it all start with your imagination, and then she says, imagine you making me come 20 times a night. I want to suck on your toes, daddy. And then he typed, imagining. Then she says, you're the slowest Snapchatter I ever met. And then he said, I'm sure there's somebody worse, LOL. I only go on it to talk to you, LOL. And then she says, I want to be your girlfriend. It's like, what is you doing? It's like he was just in the news for saying some wild shit, talking about you ain't gay if you let a dude, you know, give you fellatio 2 times. You just experiment. It's like, dude, on some other stuff. It's like, why do y'all even engage with her? This is her MO. She hooks up with celebrities, and then she basically outs them when things don't go her way or she gets in her feelings. So it's like, I don't really understand that. It's crazy. But moving on from that, we got word that Cash Money Records are going to be releasing a docu-series in conjunction with Spotify called New Cash Order, and it's basically going to document the rise of Cash Money Records and, you know, the various business deals that they did behind the scenes, because, you know, they got that famous Universal deal where they had a big majority of the percentages, similar to how Master P did. So they're going to be talking about that. It's a 4-part docu-series, and it's going to be airing Friday, February 21st. So when you guys see this, the docu-series is already going to be on Spotify. So, you know, I thought that was pretty cool. It looked like they got a trailer for it too. Yep, so let's look at the trailer. Hopefully ain't no music in it. If it is, I'm gonna have to mute it.
We're really based on our lifestyle on the future, man. This shit till we got so down packed. When a nigga made a statement that we got this rap game on lock, I mean that. Put your motherfucking hands together for the #1 rap label in the motherfucking country.
Yeah, Cash Money, they been doing the damn thing.
It was like pandemonium.
Nobody fucking us. We the best ever.
No shirts on in the middle of the projects, laying on Lamborghini.
That's how we motherfucking do it.
Juvie,
Blew your mind, you see it.
500 Degrees, Lil Weezy.
It's kind of like us putting our middle finger
The
up.
block is hot, the block is hot, hot, hot.
You guaranteed to lose.
And it was always going to be my
Baby and
brother's son.
Slim.
We watch over each other.
Nobody's ever come from where they come from.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be watching this. It's on Spotify.
Out block. We had to make it up.
I wonder if you have to have like Spotify Premium or whatever.
on Drake.
For them to have the biggest
Yeah, they had the biggest artists
and they have the biggest artists today.
on the label. Drake, Wayne, and Nicki. That's a three-headed monster.
A whole new crop, a freshman class of new artists that I think are the future.
Yep, and now they got, you know, they got Blueface, they got Savvy Third,
I was Wayne for Halloween. I was
Jacquees.
5. I still got the pictures in my phone.
So yeah, it's called New Cash Order, and it's gonna be premiering on Spotify. So I'm gonna be checking that out, and y'all should too. Yeah, this is dope. And then we also get LeBron James temporarily in the news. He is basically voicing how he felt about the whole Houston Astros scandal. If you're not familiar with the situation, I touched upon it a couple of podcasts ago. Basically, they got caught cheating by using a variety of maneuvers like buzzers and beating on the cage, you know, to let their players know what type of pitches and stuff were coming their way. So LeBron basically speaked on that, and he basically, you know, laid into the commissioner. He said, listen, I know I don't play baseball, but I'm in sports, and I know if someone cheated me out of winning the title and I found out about it, I'd be fucking irate. Kind of like he was when J.R. Smith had a meltdown and didn't know where he was on the court and basically cost him that series. He says, I mean, like, uncontrollable about what I would/could do. Listen here, baseball commissioner. Listen to your players speaking today about how disgusted, mad, hurt, broken, etc., about this. Literally, the baseball is in your court, or should I say field, and you need to fix this for the sake of sports. Just my thoughts coming from a sports junkie, regardless my own sport I play. So basically what he said there is basically the sentiments that the majority of the MLB community, the players, the fans feel about the situation. You know, they got caught, and basically all the players is getting off the hook by cooperating in some type of capacity, and it's a bad look from MLB if they just try to sweep this under the rug without dishing out any type of punishment. So, you know, it'd be wise for them to listen not only to what LeBron is saying, but what he's saying in terms of them listening to the players as well. Also, this weekend on Saturday, we get Wilder versus Fury 2, the highly anticipated rematch. Deontay Wilder is going to be once again defending his WBC heavyweight title against UK's own Tyson Fury. There was much controversy around the first fight. Some people had Fury winning the fight on the cards, and then other people had Wilder winning, you know, due to knocking Fury onto the canvas, and the count was pretty slow, which I kind of agree with. So this is basically them, you know, coming back, you know, to settle the score once and for all. And the build up to the fight, there's been some trash talk back and forth, and I wanted to show you guys the most recent. So they had to weigh in, and let's see what went down. So Wilder came in at 231 and Fury came in at 273. Wilder is typically, you know, always the smaller fighter in terms of weight size, but he got that equalizer, so the weight don't matter. So yeah, this is going down Saturday at the Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. In Fury's last fight, he looked like absolute dog shit, and he almost lost. He got this big ass cut over his eye. You know, Wilder in his last fight, he was down on the cards, and then he knocked the dude out. clean out. So I'm rocking with Wilder. That's my dude. I'm pretty sure he gonna get Fury out of there this time, and then AJ need to stop ducking. Him and his promoter, they make too many excuses as to why they haven't fought yet. Cause when he got his ass beat by the Hispanic dude, what's his name? I can't even think of his name, but he got beat by a Hispanic fighter, and he basically said, "Oh, I wish it would have been Wilder." Well, you got the belts back, and now you talking about, "Oh, we not too concerned about fighting Wilder and this, that, and the third." It's like y'all being goofy again. Right here, Fury mocking Wilder, cuddling with his fiance, but they stupid. She laughing. Cause I guess they both see it. Deep down though, Fury and Wilder, they have much respect for each other. So when they do take jabs at each other, it be pretty much, lighthearted. Though sometimes it can be a bit serious. Did they have a face-off? You see they got all these people right here because during their promotion for the event, there was a bit of pushing back and forth with Wilder and Fury, so you got all these people separating them this time around. Yeah, this shit gonna be lit. I can't wait. You got this, and then you got the Cash Money docuseries, so this weekend gonna be fun. Yeah. Hopefully, Fury, you better come to fight, because if you perform like you did against Otto Wallen, it's gonna be an early night for you, buddy, because you looked like dog shit in that fight. So right here, they just talking shit back and forth. Yeah, people always booing the black fighter, the black American fighter. That's why Floyd, played the bad guy, because he knew that he wasn't going to get the support of the people because he was brash and outspoken. And it worked out for him.
Listen, you spend this much time consumed with one man, thinking about the guy who's going to be opposite you, who wants to ruin all your future plans.
Yeah, this shit gonna be lit. I wonder who's on the undercard, because I ain't really see too much about the undercard. It's probably gonna be some scrubs on the undercard. Yeah, so that's just them arriving for the so sort of a difference of 42 pounds between the two. Yeah, this shit got to be lit. I'm talking about what weight he gonna arrive in. 270. Came in at 273. Because at one point, Fury was like 400 pounds. He was going through a tough time, dealing with drugs and stuff like that. And he bounced back. Okay, so we got Charles Martin and Gerald Washington is going to be fighting on the undercard as well, I guess. Okay, so this is the undercard. We got Charles Martin versus Gerald Washington, the IBF heavyweight eliminator. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Gio Santisma Navarrete. I heard that name before, for the WBO super bantamweight title. Sebastian Fundora versus Daniel Lewis. Sabril Matias versus Pedros and Ananya. Amir Imam versus Javier Molina. Okay, so they got some of those names sound familiar. So yeah, that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be litty. Okay. Also, this past week, Justin Bieber released his album Changes. It got some joints on there. My favorites are Come Around Me, Yummy, Available, and Take It Out on Me. Take It Out on Me, that shit is hard. That's my favorite one on the whole album. Overall, it's a pretty solid project. He released a couple of music videos, so you guys should check that out. So that project was pretty cool. And just an update, my album Euphoria is going to be releasing everywhere April 3rd, 2020, which is a Friday. So make sure you guys, buy that, stream it. Let me know what you think when it comes out. I released the first music video for my single Serenity last week. And also this weekend, you're going to be seeing a snippet for the next single, which is called Rev It Up. It's an EDM album. And then the following week after the snippet, you're going to get the music video for that. So that's just another update for that. I want to play you guys a little snippet of that. So let me pull that up real quick. What the heck happened? There you go. So this is the second single from my album Euphoria. It's called Rev It Up. So this is just a little snippet. Y'all gonna get the full music video next week. So make sure you guys tune in to my YouTube channel for that. So yeah, that's just a little snippet of my second single, Rev It Up. So make sure you guys check that out. The music video will be dropping next week. And that's pretty much going to do it for this week's podcast. As always, I appreciate you all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And until the next one, peace.